That big rack of hers that she showed off constantly. It's just, and that peanut butter skin with that big rack. Like, Jay,
to comment on something like this, bro, stay in your lane. Let's talk about this Fox Sports accusation or this lawsuit that is a big deal.
Let's talk about it.
So the lawsuit go deep, Boog. All right, so a former Fox Sports hairstylist, Noshin Faraji, has filed a lawsuit against Fox Sports, FS1, Executive Vice President Charlie Dixon, Skip Bayless, and co-host Joy Taylor. All right, so the lawsuit entails allegations with sexual harassment and unwanted advancement and physical contact. So it's really murky in FS1 right now. And so with this, there's a lot of stuff going on. Some stuff might be true, some stuff may not be true, may be true and may not be true. So we here to pretty much talk about it and give more detail on what's going on.
So let me say this, because I don't want to be mute to the real issue here.
First and foremost, shout out to 4th and 1. Shout out to Cam Newton.
And my issue, personal issue, is that where's the public statement from Fox Sports? Because I'll say it like this. It's not fun when the rabbit got the gun.
That's true.
Or same thing, make you laugh,
make you cry.
Now, if this was LeBron James, if this was Cam Newton, if this was Steph Curry, if this was Michael Jordan, if this was Odell Beckham, if this was Justin Jefferson, Joe Burrow, any type of sexual harassment in any magnitude, Fox Sport,
they'd be on top of
ABC,
it.
Disney,
ESPN,
for sure. They will be covering and be wanting a statement, and that's my issue. Where's the statement? Fox, FS1, Fox. Well, I don't care, and I don't. We haven't heard from it.
They're not
this
entitled to
accusation came out.
They don't
on
have
Sunday night.
Yeah,
it's Wednesday. Hello,
and it's so deep, and the details are there.
There's a lot of accusations that have been filed. Yes.
Yeah.
And there's a list of them. You have names like Charlie Dixon. You have names like Skip Bayless. You have names like Joy Taylor. We have Emmanuel Achos of the world, and even mentions of a Shannon Sharp. Now, granted, these are still accusations, but yet we have not heard a statement, a public statement, or more information for the public. Where is that at? And granted, I have to speak on behalf of the athletes, because if an athlete was ever charged or accusations, Deshaun Watson, you got to speak out on it. I'm like, we haven't heard from anybody, and it's almost been swept under the rug. And I say that because there have been shows and nobody's speaking on it, or speaking very brief. And that ain't good enough. This is a serious matter.
Being covered on
damn
YouTube,
near,
for sure.
It is a part of the Me Too movement, where executives use their power in ways that corrupts the workplace environment. And we haven't heard anything from that. That's my issue.
You don't got to.
So if we're going to hold athletes to a standard, we got to also hold the networks and the executives to that same standard.
And those hosts, if an athlete would have done something, they would have been the first person to speak out and go against it and asking for a statement. Instead, they have cut their comments off on social.
Correct.
Nobody has done anything.
Deleted content. It's also
so they have moved on, just like it never happened.
So we have to. We owe a service to people to have information.
Yeah,
that sounds a bit.
And I must also respect that it's still accusations. But FS1, where's the statements and how do you fend yourself? Now, granted, anything in the court of law has its restraints. You know what I'm saying? I just know if I was in this situation, that's where your publicist has to make a statement. You have to do certain things, and I'm not getting that same energy, or I don't feel like they're being held accountable. And it's subjective for me to say. I just haven't heard it.
It really is.
You know what I'm saying?
Subjective.
Now, with this lawsuit kind of coming into or having light shed on it, you have the Jason Whitlocks of the world. to say certain things.
Let's see
as
what
well.
Jason Whitlock
What
had
did
to
he
say.
I know what I'm capable of. And that big rack of hers that she showed off constantly. It's just, and that peanut butter skin with that big rack.
Hold on now, Jason.
Wait, Jay, keep your distance.
Okay. Hey, Jason Whitlock.
Hey. That boy Jason Whitlock, boy, he went after it all, didn't he? God damn.
Hey, my guy. No, you're not my guy. Guy, come here. You're not that guy, pal. You're not.
Hold up. Cam, what are you talking about, fam? What do you mean? Well, hold up. What are you, first of all, what are you getting at, Cam? Hold on, pimp. Hold on. What are you talking about, fam?
That big rack.
Did you know that majority of the people who love and enjoy my content are not subscribers? By subscribing, it ensures that you never miss any more live streams, tips, or hot topics. Plus, the support that you give, it allows me to continue to keep giving you the content that you love. So if you gain any value here, be sure to subscribe right now. And let's get back to the video.
Of hers, that's inappropriate. That butter.
How? How is it inappropriate to who? To you? Who is it inappropriate to? He's on his own show. What are you talking about? How is that inappropriate? For who?
Skin, that's inappropriate. Like, bro, you're not that guy. So to comment on something like this, bro, stay in your lane. Whether Joy did what she did, the accusations are true or not, stay in your lane, Jason. All right?
Talking about,
bro,
Cam?
like,
what are you talking about?
You're having an outer body experience, and it's time for me to put you back in your body to let you know, bro, you're not that guy, pal.
What does that even mean, though? What are you talking about? Fam, I rock with fam. Listen, I'm separating football from this. This ain't got shit to do with football. This ain't got shit to do with how much money you got. What the fuck are you talking about, Cam? What are you talking about, fam? What you talking about, dog? He's stating an opinion on his show. And based off of the information that he has and based off of how long he's been doing this, he has the right to speak on it just like you got the right to speak on him. What are we talking about right now?
Yeah.
So whether you want to speak on your 2 cents or not, keep it. Please do. Because no, it ain't that.
But I wanted to ask you a question too for Joy Taylor. Not saying the allegations are true, but how would one move around in the industry now as a host to be taken serious, and for people like Jason Whitlock not to make these statements about them? Like when I see you, it's like, oh, I know what she about. Let me say what I say.
I remember having a conversation with my lady, and she brought up a point that I never really considered. Is there's a such thing as pretty girl privilege.
Yeah, we know that.
But there's also a thing where you have pretty girl exclusion.
Elaborate.
You see what I'm saying? So like when you're a pretty girl, it's hard for people to take you serious because your physique looks a certain type of way, because your face looks a certain type of way.
Okay.
And that's just the truth.
So they see you before they hear you.
They that. Okay. And it's sometimes unfortunate because you can be a very attractive person, Joy, Molly, Jazz, multiple other, talent that's on ESPN and Fox. And what do you tell them? Just because you're a pretty girl, you're not qualified? Or if you do get this job, you only got it because you slept with somebody? That's bullshit.
Yeah. Hold up. Stop the press. Fam, I know you're not doing what I think you're doing. And for those of us who understand what's going on right now, I know you're not doing what I think you're doing, Cam. I know you're a country boy. I know you got the Southern gentleman aspect about you. I'm from the South too, big dog. I'm from Alabama. But what we not about to do is absolve Joy Taylor from responsibility. Because you sound like you're simping right now, big dog. That's what it sounds like. Do you want next? Fam, let me let him keep talking. Hold on.
That's bullshit. And no matter how you look, no matter what color your skin is, the job should go to the person who's most deserving of the job, no matter how you look. Right? So,
okay. I agree with you in that aspect. However, why aren't you talking about how she got the position in the first place? Then to top that off, to put the cherry on top, all this, and I'm gonna say allegedly, you know what I'm saying, because everything hasn't been done and it's a silver suit. So, but I'm just gonna say allegedly, you know what I'm saying? But allegedly, she then had a plan, because you mentioned, mind you, in the lawsuit file, Shorty also said that she had power as well, meaning once she felt no more use for this guy, which Charlie Dixon, I believe, allegedly, that then she was going to use her power by saying that he SA'd her. Why aren't you talking about that, Cam Newton? Why are you so worried about what Jason Whitlock talking about her cups and her buttermilk skin or whatever hell he said? Why aren't you talking about that? Well, you want next, big dog? Just saying. Call it. I mean, come on, fam. Come on, fam. Why you're attacking Jason Whitlock on his own page, saying what he gonna say, because he gonna say what he gonna say regardless, because that's his own platform, just like what you're doing right now. But however, though, what we're not about to do is absolve Joy Taylor from her responsibility and for her responsibility in all of this. That's what we're not gonna do, because she plays a huge part in that too. She had a devious plan already set up. So I need you to hold her accountable as well. So I don't know if this video gonna get to you, but you also need to hold her accountable too, big dog. You tripping.
Joy, is she a very attractive woman? Absolutely. And it's not for me to make inappropriate statements, Jason, by saying that rack. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, all right, let's put it like this, since we want to get personal.
That rack.
Like, yo, who you fucking? Who you sleeping with?
Why is that relevant? Cam, why is that relevant? Damn, I'm juicy mouthed today, boy. Why is that relevant? Why? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That still, regardless of if he's knocking someone off or not, that still doesn't take away from the situation. That still is not taking away from what he was talking about. And you're still not holding Joy Taylor accountable. You defending them like a simp. That's what you're doing.
She looked like
bring her to the forefront, him to the forefront, because now you got to be open in these.
You gotta,
you know what I'm saying? And it ain't no shade, but I'm just keeping it a bug. Yeah. This is a person who's, bro, like been a villain in the industry for years. So I'm like, bro, we want to see her, him, whoever. I'm not judging you, bro. I'm just saying, don't say no inappropriate things like that and not be questioned about that. But also too.
So you're going to tell him that's inappropriate. However, you're not going to sit here and say or mention anything in regard to what she said, like this video right here.
But if they're fine enough, if they're funny enough, or if their financial status is what you want, fine, funny, fucking money, you're throwing all boundaries, standards, all that shit you talked on Instagram about how you would never, and this woman ain't because women this and men this, you're moving forward with this.
So that's what we do.
From the talent standpoint, the Joys, the Mollys, the girls or the females who are attractive, that doesn't mean that they aren't talented or the right person for the job, because it took me to appreciate Molly Karam even more by working with her and understanding she's a fucking beast.
Yeah.
The way she's able to tee up certain individuals, the Ryan Clarks, the Stephen A. Smiths, the Shannon Sharps, the Mad Dogs of the world, like that's a talent that requires a certain individual to know.
Yeah.
Very professional, very, I come here to work and I do my job at a high level. So let's not get distracted by how she looked rather than what she's actually bringing to the table.
We're not worried about how she's looked. And we know what she's bringing to the table. She's bringing her body to the table. Hence the lawsuit. She's bringing her body to the table. That's what she's bringing. Why you simping so hard for her, dog? You Cam Newton. You ain't got to simp that hard, big homie. Come on, fam.
Table, because she's a definite game changer for sure, as well as Joy.
Game changer. All right.
So I have to ask you from that perspective. All right, from that side, but from the side of the owner Cam, the boss Cam, right? And so you have this boss as the executive vice president, Charlie Dixon, even though they are allegations.
Mm-hmm.
How do you, as a boss, an owner, a president,
a person who has high regards, but you also have to walk with integrity?
Yes, and that's what I'm saying. Even when you have employees that are of the opposite sex, how do you walk in integrity, and how do you set the environment for that?
Bro, first and foremost, people who know me and who work alongside with me, last year I made a very important hire for my production company, and hiring a female in Kristen Myers, who is a female, very attractive, but I've never crossed the line. And understanding she didn't get it because she looked good. She got it because she deserved to get that opportunity.
Yeah.
Right. And you see it oftentimes in the industry where people can get boxed out by like, dang, she looked good, so what you gonna do for me? You won't do that to a male. Yeah. But in my position,
well, most people ain't gonna do it to a male. But however, if you go to Hollywood, they'll do it up there for sure. But at the end of the day, again, I have yet to hear you hold Joy Taylor accountable. And from what it looks like, from the rest of this video doesn't look like you're going to hold her accountable at all. You're going to talk about everything else but her. So that's what I'm getting.
You have to make sure that you're always cognizant of the workplace environment. There's been multiple times where I've had to have exclusive conversations, right? Just me and Kristen, right? There's been opportunity or times where I had to make sure that she's comfortable as well as I'm comfortable. And this is the thing too. I want to make damn sure that I'm being held accountable to the potentials of what it could look like, and also the direct of what it could potentially look like.
Well, that also means that both parties need to be held accountable. So just as you're trying to hold, the Charlie Dixons and Fox Sports accountable, you also need to hold that other party like Joy Taylor accountable as well for her actions as well. She also partook in, and she also consented to a lot of these things. So you need to hold all parties accountable and not just one side, big dog. Well, what are we talking about right now?
And everybody has to abide by that, because having a safe workplace environment is not something to just giggle and tease about, because females deserve the right the same way as males. Now, there's been something in my career that they crucified.
Most of them got more rights than we even got, bro. What are we talking about, dog?
The female, I find it funny that females are like, I got killed. I lost sponsorships. I lost money.
Matter of fact, this situation in itself shows you they got more privilege than we got. Shorty was able to sleep, allegedly was able to sleep her way to the top. What you gonna do to get to the top, big dog? You gotta work your ass off to get to that point. What are we talking about right now? Mind you, you got guys like Skip Bayless allegedly offering hairstylists $1.5 million just to knock her off. What man getting that right now? What sportscaster is getting that? What sportscaster is getting offered by a woman behind the scenes like, yeah, big dog, I'm gonna offer you 1.5 million just so you can knock me off real quick? Who doing that? That right there in itself is privilege. What are we doing? Men have to work to get to that point. They have to work their ass off and they have to compete. One thing about me, I don't like being the crusty.
So that's why I keep the ordinary with me. As a man, I want to make sure I keep my skin looking smooth, clean, and fresh at all times. And what's so dope about it is that I'm able to deep clean, conceal, and moisturize my face, keeping me looking young and smooth. And if you're having acne issues, don't worry about it. It'll clear that up too. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're tired of being a crusty, go and get the ordinary now. I'm telling you, it's going to change your life.
All they gotta do is lay on their backs and get to that point. Then you got guys like Emmanuel Acho simping as well, talking about you got a black woman and she worked her ass off and she deserved to be in this spot. Fam, was it that good? Was it that good, Emmanuel? she got you. She got you locked in, big dog. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Cause y'all simping real hard right now, dog. There is no accountability being held. You're only trying to hold Fox Sports and all the men accountable, but you have yet to hold the women accountable. And I get it. That's your gentleman. That's the gentleman aspect of you coming from the South. However, again, as I said earlier, I'm from the South as well. But I'm still holding them accountable also. Because that's a bunch of BS. All the shit that these women talk about, oh, it's not equal out here. It's a patriarchy. All of this extra bullshit. But yeah, you got women like that sleeping her way to the top. And then going to use her power to then try to play victim when she felt as if she had no more need for these gentlemen and was gonna cry wolf and scream SA, allegedly. But yet it's the men's fault. But yet the men don't let women do things. Yet it's a patriarchy. Yet, yet it's the men's fault. Make it make sense. Make it make sense to me.
Money because of that. Yeah. And Miss Rodriguez, I will apologize again. But it wasn't that I was laughing more about that, more so than the reality that.
All right, that's it, bro. Man, look, at the end of the day, bro, what are we expecting from the situation? All I want to hear is accountability. That's mainly what I want to hear. Me personally, I don't know about what do y'all want to hear? What do y'all want to see happen after this situation is all said and done? What do you guys want to see happen? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy. Hey, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Hey, until next time, man. I'll see y'all.